So guys, next up we're gonna look at, that was kind of the what. What is a flèche? You all know what it is, you all understand how to do it. So a good question is, when would I do it? And why would I do it, right? So when do you guys think that I should use a flèche? Is there any ideas? You know, because I showed you yesterday. Does anybody, what about you, Joseph? The second part is good if the opponent is kind of moving back. The first part is actually surprisingly a no. Even though I cover a lot of distance with a flèche, I don't want to do it when the opponent is far away. I want to do it when I'm at lunge range or I'm at close range. The reason why is because a flèche, it's kind of like a trap. You're like a tiger pouncing on its prey. You're a predator. The person comes forward into your distance and you go close. It's sudden, surprising, and it's close. So what I mean by that is usually when Chad will step into distance, I'll have loaded and pop, I hit him. It's the same distance as your lunge, believe it or not. It's just that the follow through continues afterwards. Does anybody know a downside of a flèche? What's a bad thing about a flèche?
You're very committed to it.
That's
there's no coming back.
No coming back. That's it. It's 100% committed. So what I have to do is kind of like, and this is the when. So we went over the what and the why. When I want to do it is when he's close, but also when I want to do it is when I know that I'm going to hit, because there's no coming back from it. So what does that usually mean? What would be some things that I would want for me to green light an attack? Any attack. What's that? Yeah. Control over his blade. Was yours the same? Same thing, basically. Control over his blade, that's one thing. What other things could I have as an advantage? Time of the foot, yes, exactly. So when's a good time to time the foot? When he lifts his foot, he's walking towards me. That's one good time. Is there another time where he'd be really good to hit? Sidestepping, Anthony said sidestepping, yep. Takes a step back, yep. And there's the ultimate one. The ultimate one, it's better than all of those, is a change of direction. So if I can get him when he's just taken a step forward and he starts his weight shift to begin a step back, that's my green light. If I can get him when he's stepped back and then he shifts his weight, that's a green light. That will always be a deer in the headlights moment if you can get them transitioning weight, okay? So one thing that I want us to do now is I want us to gear up if we can. If you can't gear up, that's okay. Just do it without contact. You're going to move around with your partner. Me and Chad are going to be, one of us is going to be the coach, okay? And what you're going to do is try to look for the distance of a flèche, okay? So he saw it there. He stopped. I was just looking at you guys. He saw it there. We got to a relatively close position. And then from there, I want you to just execute it on the person, okay? And you can go a little bit slow. If you want at the beginning, just try it a couple times without moving around. Try it a couple times. But what we're looking for is to hit somebody when they change direction. So have an eye for it and when they're close. And I'll come around and help.
With swords?
Yeah, with swords and jackets.